Happy New Year! I hope you've all had a fantastic holiday season. It is 2020 now, and I'm going to bring you some videos which I actually put out in 2016. So over the next 4 weeks I'm going to show you 4 licks which I did, and very few people saw them at the time because I didn't have as many subs. So I thought I would reshare these ones because I absolutely adore them, and I thought it would be a great way to kick off 2020, and I think you'll enjoy them. So the first lick, actually the first 2 licks, are by the guitarist on this album and this band. It's Warren DeMartini. Warren's one of my favorite players of all time. Love his playing. Ever since I heard Chain Reaction, that was the first Ratt song. It's not on this album, it's on Reach for the Sky, I think. But wonderful song, and I absolutely just fell in love with his guitar playing and the whole kind of rap vibe and all of that stuff. So this first lick is very inspired by Warren, and I played it on my kind of Warren Lynch guitar. That's what I call it. A little bit of Snakeskin, a little bit of George, you know, things that I love to do. So here is a very quick lick, and I literally did these lessons as very quick lessons with tabs, so you can download the tab. The link's in the description box below, so that you can get playing like Warren DeMartini. And if you liked it, please do check out the course that I did with my buddy Nick Layton, where we did 30 licks in the style of Warren DeMartini and George Lynch. Yeah, you'll love that. If you like this, you will absolutely adore that as well. So without anything more, here's the lick. This is how you play it, and enjoy, and I'll see you next week. See you later. So for this Warren lick, I'm on my neck pickup. Warren uses the neck pickup a lot, and it gives a really nice texture and tone. On my guitar I have an Entwistle XS62N in the neck, which is quite powerful single coil pickup with a neodymium magnet. Okay, so this is what I did. I started off like this. So I'm utilizing the melodic minor scale, or little bits of it anyways, to start with. So what I'm doing is on the D string I am playing the 12th fret, then the 14th fret, then I'm going to the 13 on the G, putting lots of vibrato on that. And then I'm doing 14, 12, 14 on the D string again. And then I'll go on to this phrase. And this is a phrase I learnt from the song Nobody Rides for Free, which is my favourite Ratt song. So what I'm doing here is I'm starting on the 16th fret of the G string, playing the 16, then going to the 17 on the B, and then I'm going to come to the 14 on the E string and then slide to 15. And then I'm going to play the 17th fret of the E string and then the 19 as well. Then I'm going to come back to the 17 and do a full step bend, so I'm bending up to the 19. Essentially the same tone as the 19. So when I add that together, we get this. And then some vibrato on top of that as well. Then I go into a descending pattern, which is just descending in 3s really. So I'm doing this. So I'm starting off with this this wider interval, and then I'm basically going back into the first pentatonic box and just descending in 3s. So first of all I'm doing 19, pulling off to 15 on the E string, and then going to the 19 on the B string. Then I'll start on the 15 on the E string, do 15 on the E, then 19, 15 on the B string. And I do that as a pull-off as well, or sometimes I pick it as well. And then I'll do 19, 15, slide to 12 on the B. Now I'm in pentatonic box 1, so I'll do 15, 12 on the B and 14 on the G. Then I'll do 12 on the B, 14, 12 on the G. And I picked all three of those notes. Now I'm going to do 14, 12 on the G and 14 on the D. I'm going to use a pull-off first of all. Next one's going to be 12 on the G string, 14, 12 on the D. Again, picking it all. Next one's going to be pretty much the same as I just did on the G and the D strings. So I'm going to do a pull-off from 14, 12 on the D and then 14 on the A. And then I'm going to start at the 12 on the D string and do 14, 12 on the A. And then the final one, I'll do a pull-off 14, 12 on the A string and then slide to 10. So when I add that all together, we'll get this. So then I'm going to slide back into the 14th fret of the A string and then play the 12th fret of the D string, come back to the 14 on the A, then I'm going to come to the 12 on the G, and then I'm going to end by coming to the 14 on the D string and putting vibrato on that note. Then the final phrase, I'll do a bend up and down on the 14th fret of the G string. Now I'm going to make this deliberate so that it sounds like a couple of notes. So the bend up and down will be at a reasonable pace. Then I'll come back to the 12 on the G string. So rather than, it's very deliberate. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the final part of the phrase, I shall do this. So there, I'm still on the G string. I'm doing 12 and 14. First of all, I'm picking the notes 12, 14 on the G, and then 14 on the D string. And then I'll do that one more time, and when I get to the 14th fret of the D string again, I'll put vibrato on the note. And then slide out to complete that phrase.